Okay, hello everybody. Chloethedev here. Welcome to Chloethedev Unfiltered, Aimery's Axie farmer. I'm just going to be getting into it today. I have 20 energy. I'm going to be just getting straight to adventure and trying to get that as quickly as possible and getting into. I'm going to start from level 11 today. It's going to be just quick, and then we're going to go into PvP and try and get a quick 5 wins. I am hanging out with a friend later on, and so I don't really have all day to be playing. And that's kind of the idea of this, is that over time I'm going to have less and less time to play the game. So I wanted to just try and make sure I can get it done within an hour. So I know I started a bit late today, but still, I'd like to be able to get it done in about an hour, 8 till 9, and get to the daily quest at least. Okay, so I know that I might not be able to max out the SLP game in that amount of time, but that's all right. So yeah, great hit. So yeah, I do this every morning in the week, Monday to Friday, and I just play, talk about my day, talk about my life, talk about Aimery, talk about why I'm doing this. And sometimes people come into the come into the chat, ask questions about the game, and so forth. And sometimes I'm teaching and answering questions. But one of the most important things that happened, I guess, today or last night or whatever, is ETH2, the deposit contract, reached the amount of stake needed for Genesis. So by November 24th, the deposit contract needed to have like 528,244 ETH or something like that. I can't remember the exact number, but something around there. And it was over that much. It was 17% over. 117% of the deposit contract was reached, which is awesome. And so in 7 days, December 1st at noon UTC, the Genesis will hopefully launch without too much of a hitch, too much of an issue. And then ETH2 Beacon Chain will officially be launched. And then that's when, in my opinion, the real work starts. But yeah, that is what I'm excited for. So it's pretty amazing. We have Thanksgiving coming up and the holidays, and so things in the crypto world seem to be going well and seem to be fun. Oh my gosh, yes, keep going. Then I'm going to be going live later on this afternoon to streaming crypto voxels. I'm really excited about that for Mintbase. They're having a advent calendar event on their parcel in crypto voxels, and me and Vandal from DAO Records and maybe some other people from the community are going to be I guess I'm today going to be building the advent calendar, just a general frame, and then adding the pictures to it. And then after that, if people wanted to change it or add additions to it or so forth, I'll be setting out the link so that people in the Create-based community can have some sort of say, in how things look. I don't want it to be a dictatorship in any kind of way. I do have a pretty large creative license to kind of do whatever I would like in terms of artistic license. Sorry, but still, I would like to at least try to involve the community as much as possible in the process of having this event, or in all the events that I help design or help build. So like the Create-based Learning Center that I'm sure I will show here again. I did, when I first created the Create-based Learning Center, I live streamed the creation of it, and so I'm going to continue doing that as I continue adding to it. So I'm going to keep adding to it and keep live streaming every time I add to it. So I was supposed to do that today, but hopefully tomorrow, considering today I'm going to do a different live stream and I have a friend coming over and all that stuff. But yeah, I really enjoy the ability I have to kind of come throughout, to go into crypto voxels, support different communities, and start building. I don't consider myself like one of the best builders or one of the better builders, but I know how to build. And if me building something can... oh my gosh, the lag I'm experiencing right now is quite frustrating. If I can create something that inspires someone else to create something that they're actually talented and they can do something cool, then I love that. I love the idea that I can help someone be inspired enough to create something. It's kind of cool. Like, jeez, takes forever. Which is like so like yeah. Level 12 is one of the like definitely like if you like I don't know why I did level 12. Definitely skip level 12. If you're ever just like trying to speed run anything, just skip level 12. There's literally no reason to do it. It is an utter waste of time. All it does, there's a bunch of little rocks, and they have shield and whatever. It's just like it's not worth it. Okay, you get a little bit more experience for doing it, but you don't get much more SLP. And it takes you just longer than level 11 does. For what? Not worth it. Personally. I enjoy the levels that I can kind of, get through relatively quickly. Especially if I'm trying to get through the quest. Like here again, now my back actually gets hit. But, whatever. No big deal. Obviously, my Axies are like level like 19, 25. And so I don't have much of much difficulty going through these levels, but obviously part of the fun for me is not necessarily can I beat the level, because obviously I know each day if I'm going to do this, I know I'm going to beat most of the levels, but more importantly, in my opinion, it's about how fast I can do it, how efficiently I can do it. Can I like there, right? Off for 25 health, didn't crit once, so maybe I want to go for some morale in the next Axie I breed, right? Because now my back Axie's dead, right? Like, these are things that you'd hopefully be able to go into level 13, right, and not have an Axie die. But I think one of the benefits of this game is that even when you're level 13, level 19 Axie couldn't survive one hit from a Big Fang. So each Axie really does play a different role in the game, and you can't just go up with 3 of the exact same Axie normally and expect that to work well for you. But it is what it is, I do go with 2 birds at the back, which means that my front Axie pretty much cannot die when I play, in PvE anyways. Also, when the enemy has mobility, like it causes issues. But so my brother apparently got to level 36, he said, which I didn't even know. Without any heals though, he just has attacking Axies, which is really cool. So finally level 20. Okay, so my brother apparently, oh snap, he made it like all the way over here. I can't beat level 23 yet, sadly. But that's, I think, because of my back Axie is such a low level and it just never gets to attack and it's so slow. So I'm hoping that changes soon. It's funny, usually I'm like, oh my gosh, Sweet Party's never coming up. And now like Sweet Party keeps coming up and it's actually almost a little bit annoying because I'm like, dude, I don't need Sweet Party right now. I need literally anything else besides Sweet Party. Like for the lower levels, I mean, right? If I'm playing a higher level, I want Sweet Party to proc. For a lower level, it's just kind of a waste of time. I never need to heal. I just want to be able to do, damage. So level 14, not that difficult. This little rock is just meant to annoy you, while the back today's give you poison. But again, as long as you can survive long enough to not let them poison you too much, and then if they do end up poisoning you quite a bit, like here, okay, they're doing a bit of damage and they're poisoning, yada yada yada, whatever. I definitely have a lot less stress because, like, okay, again, this is just something that's annoying in my opinion. And this is why I don't necessarily love Disguise. Like, if it procs, I have to just waste time and wait for the next round to get a new ability. So it would be cool to get, actually, I guess it's my fault, right? Like, even here again. Anyways, my team is very dependent on a specific set of things. So, like, for example, here, we went to round 3, and I still didn't get Sweet Party. So, like, if that happens, and I'm on a later level round, I'm definitely going to die. Like, I mean, like, lose the match, right? Even there, I clicked, lagged, maybe it didn't work. It's the smallest things that, I don't know, this is just me just ranting about random stuff. It's the smallest things, in my opinion, that can cause a game to be, like, a little bit weird or super fun or, But this game has come such a long way over the past, like, year or so that I've been playing it that I'm really excited to see where the advancements go from here and where the upgrades come from here. I will admit that, I mean, they have been pretty slow advancements. I'm not gonna like lie and be like, oh my gosh, things are advancing so quickly, because they're definitely not in any way. It's very slow development. I know that like for blockchain games and for blockchain anything, development is usually slow. Like you know, if you make a mistake, it's a mistake made forever kind of thing, and you don't want to do that. At the same time, I don't see how that stops game development, right? So like, a game can still be developed while you don't change the economic mechanics of the game, right? So for example, not having a weekly quest, right? In my opinion, has nothing to do with adding in a weekly quest or more quests to the game doesn't change much of the economic incentives, right? Because if you're saying that, okay, one of the incentives of the game is to beat quests, you can gain some economic incentive. All you'd have to do is say, oh, hey, if you complete, you know, the daily quest 5 days in a row, you get, you know, one free, you know, a token that you can use to put together to make a free Axie or, you know, whatever. I don't know. And maybe the Axies can't be traded. Some type of way to ensure that people can just get a little bit of something from continuing to play the game. Right now, it seems like it's very streamlined into, it's just very streamlined into like the most efficient ways to play the game are the ways to play the game that the game wants you to play, which is fine. Again, I think that it makes it really fun because when you just start playing the game, anybody can get into PvP. You'll eventually find your rank, and you should win half, lose half. That's relatively enjoyable. And even though PvE is relatively repetitive, I get the fact that if you're going to play it for about a month, you're going to get bored after about a month of playing PvE, but then you're going to maybe get new Axies, you're going to level those up. Level 25 is max level, so the levels are still difficult. Even if you have max level 25 all 3 Axies, you still might not be able to beat the entire round, right? So you might, in my opinion, it's really fun because it's taken me almost a month so far of, you know, buying 3 cheap Axies, breeding some traits. Then I had to, you know, I bought this back Axie, started breeding a few more traits, you know. Now I'm leveling up the back Axie for PvE. I have a different middle Axie that I'm now leveling up as well. So what I enjoy about the game is that, yes, if you want to just play the game, PvE, whatever, you can do that, and they make it a pretty simple pathway. And if you're doing that anyways, you probably don't care too much about the game mechanics changing. If anything, you don't want the game mechanics to change because that's going to be more confusion. You want it to stay simple, you do your daily quest, SLP price shouldn't change much, and you could, like, you know what you're going to earn, know what you're going to get, arguably, in terms of SLP. For people that are playing the game like 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, obviously they want, you know, land gameplay, a new battle systems, a new quest, because that's how, you know, you're going to be able to play this game for 3, 4, 5 hours a day and make it a full-time job. And obviously that's the goal, right? The goal is to one day make stuff like this a full-time job. I would say that we're not too far from that. I mean, considering like before the energy update, right, you could play this game all day long and earn, you know, 1,000, well, PvP, right? You could earn endless SLP. I think it ended up being, for me anyways, I used to get like maybe 5 wins max an hour. So it ended up being like 40 SLP an hour, 30 SLP an hour, which, I mean, 1 SLP every 2 minutes, not the best, you know, rate of gain, I'd say. So you can see here in the bottom, in the mid left corner, or left side of the screen, we have 28 SLP so far, so not bad. Level 17 is very quick though, so level 17 should move us through very quickly. We're just going to do 1 attack on each plus disguise. Oh yeah, my tea. Sorry, 1 second, I forgot my tea. I've boiled the water like 7 times, and I had a bunch of different teas in here, but... Okay, let's get that. Oh no, we have no sweet party. We should be alright. Right. Yeah, So here we should kill the front Big Fang and the middle today, and hopefully that's enough to not have our front Axie die. There we go. We should be good to go. The back Little Rock only has one card, so yeah, shouldn't be too big. Now hopefully we get Sweet Party because there we go. See, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that sweet part. Actually, that was silly. I should have used Carrot Hammer there because using the back abilities gave me more damage. But honestly, Carrot Hammer does just about the same amount of damage, plus gives me a shield. So, pretty silly to not even use a shield there. That's alright. Now I have to get another Sweet Party. But, yeah. There we go. We're all good now, right? We're all good. And then a big shield in the front, and I'll probably get, if my shield even breaks, I'll get plus energy gain. But here, what I'm pretty sure is, yeah, support from the back, and the front only has Goo Destruct and then some mostly defensive abilities. So that Little Rock is just there to annoy you and then kill your front Axie, and the backs are just to heal this little, to heal and provide support. So as long as you can kill this front Little Rock, you'll honestly be fine. And it's not that difficult to kill once you do enough damage and your Axies are high enough level. So I have +2 attack now, okay, just a shield. So that should kill it. Yeah, honestly. There we go. Just in case I use both attacks. There we go. It's dead. Today's dead. And then now the today's are here are also dead. Wonderful, wonderful. On to level 18. So yeah, this game isn't too difficult. People ask, you know, my brother, I sent him an account recently for the Mama J Foundation. So the Mama J Foundation, the foundation I run, or I'm the founder of, is setting up Axie scholarship accounts now. So I have one official Axie scholarship account I set up for my brother. So if he plays at all, what he will do is he'll level up the Axie on the account. He will earn SLP for the account. When it gets to 1,000 SLP, what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw for him and send him the ETH or SLP or whatever he wants. E-transfer, doesn't really matter, it's my brother. And even if he decides he wants to play his own account or buy his own Axies, what I'll do is I'll buy Axies for him on his own personal account. But the Axies on the account will never be moved, so they'll always keep leveling up. So the next person that decides to take over the account won't have to do the whole leveling up process. They can earn more. They can earn more quicker. I think that's one of the cool ideas of these scholarships. So if you've been like hearing me talk about playing in the past, I do have an account on my phone that I play from time to time. And those Axies are actually held and owned by the Mama J Foundation. But they're around level, like, I think 11 or 12. So I mean, I don't even play it on my phone that much anymore. So the idea is, it was more of a testing account and whatever. But what I'm going to do, I think, is send that Axie team to, somebody who probably is never going to, like, understand much of the nuances of the game, but wants to just get started and play and see what it's like. So what I'm probably going to start doing is, I'm buying a new ledger for the Mama J Foundation anyways, in entirety. So what I will do is I will move all the assets the Mama J Foundation owns to the new ledger, keep the Axies on the same ledger, and that ledger will pretty much be my Axie ledger. Oh, my stomach is feeling all types of way now. I've been basically having tea for the past 2 days. My stomach's been having a lot of issues, but oh, the warm tea is making my stomach feel amazing. So level 18 was actually funny. Took me a really, really long time to beat it with all 3 Axies alive, because as you saw, it's all 3 offensive cards from the Little Rock. So it's just a lot of no shield though, which means that once you have enough damage and you can kind of heal a little bit, it's not that difficult. When you first get to it, you're like, oh my gosh, like how do I beat all these little rocks? They're coming at me. Level 19 is like the opposite of that. It's relatively straightforward. Yeah, it's been about 19 minutes so far. So there's that. I did start at 8:13, and I think PvP these days is normally taking me well over half an hour. So we'll see if I get it done in time. But either way, I'll get it done today. I am going to stop this stream around 9, so at about 28 minutes, regardless. So hopefully I will still have time to get in PvP and get the quest done. one of my friends, one of my best friends fell today when she was walking. I'm assuming her dog. And is there any shield here? So there was no shield here, so I didn't have to use the 2 cards. I did waste the energy, but life goes on. So yeah, it was just like, it's funny because I'm in Windsor. My friend lives like 4 hours away from me. But anyways, I'm in Windsor and it's like, I mean, it's 6 degrees, a little bit rainy, and like not the best weather, but I'm not thinking about like ice or slipping and falling. It's kind of funny, like even a few hours away in the same province, and it's like completely different, like living conditions. So I'm just getting rid of the debuff and using 1 card, because even if the red jam survives. Oh no, these red jams don't have the kamikaze. I'll call it the kamikaze. Alright, just gonna use disguise now again, kill it without using any energy. I should have 10 energy next round, I think. Perfect. So we're just gonna do boom, 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 boom. Maybe we'll even get a kill crit. Come on. Yeah, and then if one of those crits, we're good, right? I cannot wait till this Axie levels up. Like, if we're level 21, we could have got it in 1 hit, you know, like stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. It's just, of course, I know that like these levels or this live stream is going to be so much more efficient when all 3 of these Axies are level 25. I didn't know that. Like today, I'm level 20, level 19, which is awesome. Maybe by the end of the week, we'll be level 21, level 22. And then hopefully I can beat level 22. Level 23. Huge goal of mine is to, like, my goal originally when I started 26 days ago was to beat the boss level, level 21. And I did, thankfully, about like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks. I mean, only took me 2 weeks to do. Which is kind of funny because obviously that meant that when I first tried, I couldn't do it mainly because of my, what's it called? I couldn't do it mainly because of the difficulties. I think my front Axie's dead now, but with my Axie traits just weren't good enough or weren't efficient enough to beat that specific level, right? Oh, cool. Actually, I did pretty good amount of damage there with just my 2 weakest attacks. So little rocks are kind of annoying. They heal and do the explosion. I think I'll still survive here, though. Nice. Would have been nice to get... I'm going to use Twin Tail just for the free energy. Worth it. Still don't want to give me that, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have some fun. We're going to see if the back Axie is strong enough to survive yet. Yeah, 2-hit kill. Look at you doing big things, sweet party. What's her name again? Oh my gosh, are we actually going to get the kill? No, we're not. But they only have, oh my gosh, it's only 100 damage, and we're good to go. They do 2x of their health, right? So that's the first round I did it that quickly. So level 20 now is one of my quickest levels with a pretty good amount of SLP. So I think one more level, or we might already be at 10 for 10. Yeah, checked in. We're done 10. I'm gonna do one more because I am gonna do this level 21. It gives 600 and something experience plus a good amount of SLP usually. So it always makes sense to do the boss level each day. What an interesting hand, eh? Let's do it like this though, just so we do get the free energy. It's a free attack, right? If we don't use it, we don't use it, which we won't use it. It's hard to know when you're gonna crit, eh? Because I mean, all you can do is we're just gonna use Twin Needle. Because it doesn't have damage to probably cause the kill right there without wasting any more energy. But you can see how much debuff I'm going to get with speed. But because my front Axie is at full health, I don't think I'll need Sweet Party in the very first round next time. And so I know that the planter's going to die. I know I'll have the huge amount of debuff, see? But I should be able to kill this red jam with my front Axie and my back Axie. You've got mail. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And it actually might be a big deal. Let's see. It actually might be a really big deal. Oh, it actually might be a big deal. Darn it. Oh, I got lucky with the crit. Okay, don't do what I do. Okay, don't do what I do. Anyways, now it's. I mean, this is. I mean, they don't have much shield. Whoops, I did it wrong again. Anyways, it didn't matter. I meant to use all my abilities before the big thing. Anyways, for this last one, or the last one before the boss, it's a little rock. It has high HP, but it's very slow. So honestly, you don't need to do much. I mean, we know we're not going to kill it this round, right? So we just use one ability to lower their damage and one ability to make sure that we have a little bit of shield and we get some more energy. So that next round we're full with 10 energy. So once our shield breaks, right? And then we'll have Doom Liquid, which kind of sucks. But now we can maybe go for the kill. It's kind of silly actually to go for the kill now, but I'm going to do it. Round 2 kill. We're going to definitely need a crit or multiple crits. Okay, we're good now. Probably got, okay, now we're really, really good. Perfect. All crits so far. So we still have Doom Liquid, which kind of sucks. But when we do get into the boss level, the one thing we do right away, or I do actually, I might not do this right away, just because I do have quite a large shield on my front Axie. So I really don't need, I can save the cards for next time, right? My front Axie will probably survive no matter what happens. They have so many cards, no matter how much damage I did on this round, unless I killed it, which maybe I could have killed it in one round. Either way, they do so much healing that it's usually a more Doom Liquid annoying. It's usually not worth it because, again, heal, and then oops, I'm dead. But, again, shouldn't matter because as long as there's no Rusty Shield here, we should be alright, okay? Okay, we're good. No Rusty Shield, so the boss should be dead here regardless, which is why I love when we're on max level Axies because I don't have to worry too much about this part. Once I know that that was annoying. Anyways, should still be fine because again, we get to attack first next round. That was actually pretty terrible. Okay, so here's where we can get really, really bad luck, right? In general here, if Rusty Shield procs, I'll probably lose this round. Rusty Shield procs, I probably lose. Because now I do 0 damage. And we'll see what comes from, right? So a heal and Rusty Shield. Okay, no, I have a chance. We're gonna have to get, okay, no more Rusty Shield. Thank you. And what's funny is that we also didn't get any Sweet Party so far. Which is like one of the main things that we need for this team to actually work. 65 health. And the boss is gonna heal again, right? And I think I might just survive in last stand. Okay. So again, thank you. Some actual damage to be done. We should be okay this time though, because finally we had Peace Treaty, even though they had, and luck, oh no, we might, this is hilarious. This is actually being really funny. I might just win it, but like, barely, because that will hopefully kill one of them, right? And then they're going to attack the front, and then I get to attack first next round, and so we should be okay. That was close. I don't like it being that close, but as you can see, even though I'm almost max level with all my Axies, level 21 can still cause quite a bit of difficulty. Okay, 644 experience, 15 SLP. I didn't max out 100 out of 100 yet because I started at lower level, tried to be faster with it, but I have 9 more energy, and I need 5 arena wins right now. So we're just going to pop right into arena and see how we do. I'll admit it'll probably take me longer than like 20 minutes to do this, but that is a good start. Definitely a good start to have aquatic Axies with only 400 HP. This first round, I'll probably kill one of their Axies, or they'll be at very, very low health. I didn't even check what they have. But the benefit of facing a full aquatic Axie team is that usually, but look, see their speed though? So the issue here is that their speed is very high. But the positive with their speed being so high is that I still have the bird, right? So my speed is still fastest. And if I had my other bird, so yeah, we didn't kill it, but pretty close. And I actually didn't get the energy gain from them breaking my shield, which kind of stinks. But I get to attack first, which is kind of cool, because regardless of what they do, right, how much shield do they even have? Enough shield where I definitely have to use 2 cards, right, which is annoying. Oops. Actually, I lied. I'm only going to use 1 card. See, I shouldn't have done that. I should have used, or at least if I was going to do it, I apparently should have used, what's it called? I think I actually still survived, so not a big deal. I'm actually not bothered whatsoever by that. Oh no, now, well, they wasted 1 card, but still, I should have at least killed their 1. I'm going to do the same thing again, because I messed up last time, but I think it would be silly to do it again, right? So again, mess up again by doing only 1 attack. Hope they don't kill, okay, they got Balloon Pop on me, so fine. Okay, no, I'm fine now. Hope we survive would be really what we want to do. Okay, perfect. And then hopefully we do enough damage to actually do something here, right? Would be the goal. So not terrible. So the goal here is just to ensure that we get both attacks off, right? And hopefully kill one of their Axies. We're hoping to, I guess, actually I don't think it matters which Axie I damage first. One of their Axies should get close to death here, or like be dead. So I guess the bottom would have been better because then one Axie would have died. But either way, they're going to attack my back Axie. My back Axie shouldn't die here. My front Axie would have died for sure. But now one of them should be close. Perfect. That's why I like having Aroma to kind of have some mobility on the defensive side of things. So now I attack first. So I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like I could do nothing, right? But they have Balloon Pop. So because they have Balloon Pop, I am going to use 1 attack just in case they use Balloon Pop for free. It'll give them confusion. Sometimes people do it. They use Balloon Pop even when they're not attacking first to get a little more damage in. So yeah, like that. So I use Balloon Pop. They missed their first hit. It doesn't really do, yeah, they missed all their hits because of Balloon Pop. I don't know why people do Balloon Pop. It seems like such a waste. Anyways, now I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure that they attack me, and then use my second Axie to finish it off. So this should work. It's so warm in my apartment right now. Anyways. Okay, there's our first win. Moving up the ranks, 8 SLP. Moving up the ranks is the only reason it's a little bit not great, because that means that, say thanks. Okay, we're going to do nothing to start, I think. I don't see any energy steal. I do see some abilities that are going to cause me a lot of issues. But for the very first round, I don't know if it makes sense for me to do anything. Sorry, just checking my messages. Okay, so now they have the ability to attack my back. Okay, so we're going to do that first. Let's get started. Then they have the ability to attack my back Axie. No point, like, you know, might as well just do that, in my opinion. Right? But, okay, shoot. My mom's messaging me now. Like, literally, why am I dripping like this? I'm dripping in sweat. I mean, like, I know my apartment... Actually, my windows are fully open. This is wild. I think this person, I would assume, probably disconnected maybe. Or they're trying to lose to go down the ranks. Not sure. But either way, it looks like I'll get a second win. Oh, maybe not. I didn't even realize they were attacking now. I was so like not paying attention to what they were doing. That's hilarious. That was just me not paying attention. Look at that. Wow. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the one ability and hope that they die, because that was me. I might lose this round just because I was sipping my tea on my phone. But I think that's also one of the things that this game like confuses me with, or like it's hard for me to pay attention to, is because like my brain, I'm losing so much concentration right now. I don't know, is the other person waiting? Are they like not doing anything? I have no clue what the other person's doing. I just know that, I don't know, man. It's insane to me. Let's just get the most amount of damage we can, not worry about the shield, because if they get to attack, we'll definitely die. But yeah, like, why is my opponent just sitting there not doing anything? And regardless, like, yeah, okay, now they're attacking, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just weird. Maybe they had bad internet connectivity. Maybe they're somewhere where like they don't have good. Yeah, like it could be any reason, but I still think that it still causes some sort of like difficulty to pay attention or maintain the game. So maybe there's a way. I don't know if there's a way to kind of fix that. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's go with that. I am literally dripping in sweat. Dripping. It is insane to me how much I am dripping in sweat. Like, it's so hot in my apartment. I don't know what's... Oh, the heater's on. I'm gonna turn the heater off and see if that helps. Because, like, oh my gosh. Usually, we have our windows open and the heater on. And I guess the idea is that by doing so, right? Even if the apartment's a bit chilly, the heater kind of pushes hot air throughout the apartment. But for some reason, today, of all days, I am just like, it is hot in here. So yeah. So here we go. They do have dark soup, so they can go after the back Axie. We're definitely going to use that. And you know what? I mean, I don't see what the point is of not using everything. And then disguise seems like it makes sense to use as well, because yeah, go after the back Axie. Not really that worried about it, because yes, okay, our fastest Axie is about to die, but they're using all their energy to do it. It looks like. So now their middle Axie, their beast, high damage, should definitely be dead now, and I shouldn't have to worry at all about that. And then disguise, honestly, was just for a little bit of a shield, not necessary whatsoever. Now I wish I still had disguise. But that's alright. They don't have any energy steal, so I feel like it makes sense to do nothing. Yeah, they go after the back again. No big deal. Not worried about it whatsoever. It shouldn't be enough to kill me, and even if it just does, it really sucks, but like, right? Like, all I have to do is that, right? And let them kill the back Axie. They use 2 cards for that. It cost them 2 cards. Right, so I'm just doing this for fun, right, to lower their damage and make sure I have extra energy for next round. And then there's, I mean, if you want to be really fun with it, right? But my shield is high enough. They only have 2 energy, from what I understand, maybe 3 energy or 4. But even with 4 energy, they shouldn't be able to kill me. They should have enough morale to crit, and yeah, it looks like they just kind of gave up there. But nice, looks like I have 3 wins so far, and it's still, I have 8 minutes till 9, so... 8 SLP, not bad. I'm starting to cool down in here, which is great. Gosh. Yeah, so 2 more wins, and we're good. I don't think I've ever broken into the 1400, so it'd be really cool to continue winning, because then, yeah, I'd be able to break in, so that'd be great. Okay, well, here, come on. You're asking for me to do that. I mean, okay, well. That's just needs to happen. Get rid of the egg bomb. Get... 2 minus damage attacks. Looks like they actually use their damage from their front Axie, or their offensive abilities from their front Axie, and so definitely happy to be. I've been getting pretty good cards, though, to start. I'm not going to lie. It does not always work like that. Because Twin Tail to start, the extra 70 or something damage is always great. I attack first, right? So if they use a shield, right? I mean, they don't have much of a shield. I assume Carrot Hammer will come now, and they'll get plus energy. I also assume my front Axie is 100% dead right now. Yeah, and I assume my back Axie's dead, right? Which is fine. Not something for me to worry about, to be honest, right? Because I get to do a bit of damage on their back Axie, which is wonderful, which is why I don't like having... Oh, but they do have blackmail. I don't know why they used that. But anyways, I do not think Dark Swoop is coming now to kill me, and because they have Energy Steal, I will use the shield in the front and damage in the back. So no matter what happens, I'll still get, still get some damage in. So we're attacking the beast in the middle. And yes, they try and steal my energy. Yeah. I don't have any energy for you to steal. They didn't crit, so no energy gain for them. I do a little bit of damage still. So far, so good. Here, they attack first. I doubt they have Dark Swoop again. Usually this makes no sense, but for today, I think I like it. Right? Because I'm not going to die, right? Oh, snap. It was really close. A crit would have killed me. But we're back at full health, and we're still going to get a little bit of damage in. Not a lot, right? Not amazing. But we're still going to get them down a bit, and we still have full health. Nearly, which is great. Now, because Dark Swoop might come, we're going to spread out our damage and not go for any Carrot Hammers just yet. Yeah, see? So, maybe a kill here. Okay, last stand. Good enough. They got a bit of energy gain. What else they got? Ooh, that's... Okay, so they have 4. And they've got 4 energy right now. And they're almost dead, luckily. So I'm just going to spread out my attacks, probably. If they go for the back, I'm dead. But then at least, I guess I'll use Carrot Hammer. I'm not even sure what makes the most sense to use. I guess Carrot Hammer, because if they attack my front Axie, yeah, that's what I assumed. Right? They use all 4 energy to make sure that the back Axie's dead. I could have done nothing, I suppose, and waited. But I wanted to just make sure that, yeah, there you go. Good enough. And honestly, I'll just use a shield because nothing else matters. Whatever they do, I'm fine. They will die from using their 2 attacks. My shield will barely break. Perfect. That's 3. And if I win 1 more, I will break into the 1400s. And so I'm very happy to be doing this live. I have 5 more minutes till I have to go off. This is my last attempt to get this. And so it's pretty much, if I get this win, awesome. And if I don't get the win, then not as awesome. But here we go. This is the best we can do. We're going to go for it. This is definitely my favorite team that I have, like as in a PvP team. I think I'll win this one, though, because I am much faster than the opponent. And this Axie is quite slow at 49 speed. So it's actually quite weird for me to see my Axies be this fast, even with such slow speed. I literally bred a different Axie just so I could bypass that. So, ooh, that is a big shield though. So they killed my sweet party in the middle. Kind of sucks, but that's all right. We can still attack them from the back, but that turnip rocket is so annoying because it does so much shield. But they just keep coming from my back Axie, so I kind of... Oh snap! What was that? What was that? Jeez. But hopefully I kill their middle Axie. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that was good. They broke my shield just barely, and I should have enough energy here to kill them, right? Their front Axie should be dead now, and I should have enough energy to beat them. That was all luck, by the way. But, wait. After my shield breaks, use that, and that. Okay. So they have a lot more energy than me, which kind of sucks. But, and I have no healing abilities, right? Whoa. Do they have any heal? They do have heals. I might not win, but I should be at least able to do, oh no, I lose. I lose for sure. That reflect damage thing hurts. Oh, they use 2 reflect damages. Oh, that hurts so much. Okay, you know what? I have a little bit of time. I might try and get one more win in. Don't worry, we're just gonna rush it. We're just gonna rush it. Well, I have 2 more minutes, so. Okay, this is a good start again. Let's see what we got here. All right, it's probably what, Luna Absorb? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's always annoying when you face the exact same team. But the good thing about facing the exact same teams, like 61 Speed Bird, you know, 61 Morale Beast, and then like max HP Plant, is that like it gets relatively easy to like memorize what they're gonna do, and then try to like match it. So I know in the first hit, most of these teams don't do anything because they're waiting for me to decide what I'm doing or whatnot. One sec, I do have to check my phone. Hopefully we just survive. All we need to do, perfect. That's perfect. Just surviving here should be enough to kill their beast, right? We're hoping, should be, even with Last Stand being so high, yeah, it should be great. With Twin Needle is honestly what's keeping us going. Here, I'm not even sure it makes difference too much what I do here. They don't have, you know what, I do nothing. Obviously, they use 3 cards. Oh. Okay, now we're just gonna use, oh shoot, they get to attack first. So here, the reason we have all this stuff is to try and use our largest shield possible, right? So they use 3 attacks, we just hope we survive, right? Looks so far so good. So far so good, so far so good, and now we should have it. Okay, I do have to go now, but perfect, got the win. Just close to 1400s. I will just finish the quest and I'll head off. Tomorrow I'll do the rest of like what I normally do, like talking about Uniswap and all that. But thank you for everyone.